So let me talk about some of these go-to-market partnership opportunities that I have. One is supplements to slow aging. Now, a lot of you know we already have some, but we have a lot more that are just sitting on our shelves here, waiting for somebody to take them on. So some of them are already on the market, some aren't on the market. And we also have the ability, if we had more funding, to actually make even better supplements, natural products and pharmaceuticals. Okay, it's not just natural products. So it's nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals that we can make that will slow down the aging process, or some we already have that are sitting here on the shelf right now. Then we have therapies to reverse aging, like gene therapy. We have tested them in animals. They work really well. The animals become young again in every way imaginable. Like I showed with the Betty White slide, these animals looked, behaved, and felt young again. Okay, these are mostly gene therapy technologies that me and BioViva, or not me, I'm not selling anything, but BioViva, Labella Gene Therapeutics, Telomere Therapeutics, which is a new company, and Telocyte. They're all working on these same therapies to try to reverse aging and reverse aging-related diseases. And every one of them's #1 priority is Alzheimer's. Then there's skincare products. There's skincare products, and we have the ingredients for the skincare products. We don't have the skincare products, but we have already licensed some of the ingredients to companies that have created skincare products. And they're looking for partners to market it in the United States and other places too. So these things are opportunities for people in this audience that I'm talking to right now to get involved or communicate to friends saying, hey, we got things sitting on the shelves that are just about 100% likely of making a tremendous return on investment. We have test to measure aging. And practically every measurement test to measure telomere lengths right now doesn't work very well. I mean, some work better than others, but they're not very accurate. And there's very good reasons. And if you listen to that video that I mentioned before about everything about telomeres, you can hear me discuss some of the problems. And we have some solutions to those problems that are just, again, sitting here on the shelf. We use them in the lab. It'd be nice if somebody would take this on and market them. We just don't have time to do the marketing, and we don't want to be the marketing. Immortal pet cloning. This is an exciting one. This is actually not that expensive, not as expensive as people might guess. But there are companies that are cloning pets. If your pet dies, you can send some of the tissue sample to this company. They will isolate what called fibroblast cells, turn them into induced pluripotent stem cells, and then clone your pet out of that. Okay, well, we have the ability to first, before sending those cells to this company, making them immortal. And by immortal, I'm talking about just they don't have telomere shortening. They can still be run over by trucks and stuff like that, but they won't have telomere shortening. It'd be a really good thing to see what happens if you have a pet dog whose telomeres don't shorten. This is easy. Somebody wants to take this on, no investment needed, just find clients. It costs, at first, we can do the actual immortalization of the cells for you. That costs about $50,000 to do. And then the pet cloning company, they charge another $50,000. So if somebody has a pet that they want to clone and they want them not to have telomere shortening, it can be done for $100,000. Again, no investment needed. We have cancer diagnostics. I believe that aging is the #1 cause of cancer. But we have I think the world's best diagnostic, and we don't even use it for people. We just use it in our research. It's actually 95%. If it comes back saying that something is cancer, it's 95% certain it is cancer. If it comes back and saying it's not cancer, it's 85% certain that it's not cancer. There isn't another test out there that's that good. Okay, every test for testing for cancer is nowhere near that good. We also have cancer treatments. Again, finding ways to cure cancer by accelerating the telomere shortening is something that really works. So it's the opposite of curing aging. It's actually accelerating aging to cure cancer. And this works really well, very, very well. In fact, most of you know I was awarded National Inventor of the Year in 1997 for my cancer research, and that's what I did. Then we have human growth hormone. A lot of you know my background. You know that I'm one of the inventors of human growth hormone, the original human growth hormone. All the patents have expired, but I've got all the technology here sitting in the house. If somebody wants to start a business producing human growth hormone, I can tell you that the two major companies out there selling it right now are just selling it at astronomically higher prices than they need to be. So that's actually a big business. We could do it, but again, I want to focus on research to cure aging. But it's sitting here available for anybody that wants to take it on. Key is that everything I just mentioned is not just for humans, it's for pets too. Immortal pet cloning actually could be immortal human cloning too, and if they ever made that illegal. And I'll bet you money, there's already been people cloned. Okay, it's so easy to do. So go-to-market partners, that's what we need. We need go-to-market partners to take this on. As I said, I don't want to do the marketing. I'd like to turn it over to somebody else to do the marketing. And typically we'd charge something like, when we'd ask for like 10% of gross profits in return that would be used directly to fund our research. Now, all those different things I talked about, they cover a lot of different diseases too. So you can target a particular disease using any of these things. There is practically not a disease on the planet anymore that hasn't been published in a scientific peer-reviewed journal to be caused by telomere shortening. So there's a lot of exciting things that can be done. Look at Alzheimer's is second on the list, aging third, cancer, cardiovascular disease. I want to focus on one in particular right here just for a few minutes, degenerative disc disease. This is a major thing. And you might also remember Harry Adelson spoke at this last RADFest. And he and I talked a lot about what I'm going to show you right now. And he's very interested in doing it. Again, somehow we got to get the funding to do it. And maybe the patients could pay for it. But this is where we would inject our gene therapy, either in vivo or ex vivo, directly into the discs of the spine. And that sounds like, well, how do we know if it'll work? This has already been shown to be work successfully in dogs. Okay, so it's not a no-brainer. This, when you get older, your discs get smaller. Okay, and it looks like it's due to telomere shortening. Oh, I did say telomere again. But when you inject telomerase into or lengthen them, the discs actually get bigger again, and that's been seen in dogs. We just haven't done it in humans, and we could get the funding and get clinical studies set up. Doctors like Dr. Harry Adelson are ready to jump in. Again, we just need go-to-market partners because we are doing the research. We're too busy. Then there's pet food additives. You've seen this picture before. This is my dog Dash. We have supplements, both pharmaceuticals and nutraceuticals, that we can just put into a salt shaker, and you can sprinkle on dog food, cat food, horse food, and the animals would get the benefits of these telomerase inducers to lengthen telomeres. And again, it's just go-to-market partners that we need. And I can't tell you, this is another paradox. I've been talking about this for a long time. People have seen this picture many times, but nobody's come forward and said they want to do this. And it's like, I don't understand why. It seems like so inexpensive to do. The upside is such a tremendously high return on investment. So here's the list again of all the different things. But if you want to get more into this, anybody interested in learning more about this, either send me an email, that's my email address, or talk to People Unlimited. Jim is especially working with me on this, and so are people from Life Extension now. These are things you can talk about to them and me and stuff, or you can go to my website, directly to my website at www.sierrasciences.com, and then just type / or click on the link or do / go-to-market partners. And then click on that yellow button down there, which will take you to the document. It's something like a 40-page document that just describes all these go-to-market partner opportunities in detail.